Polynomials can be categorized as various categories based on number of terms, variables and degrees. But how about type of terms and variables? How can we operate them? Let's find out. Polynomials with same variables and same powers are called like terms. For example, 15xy and 7xy. And polynomials with different variables and different powers are called unlike terms. For example, 3x square y and 3xy cube. Now, let's see the operations on a monomial in detail. While adding or subtracting like terms, we get a single term. While adding or subtracting unlike terms, even though we can take a common value, we cannot combine to a single term. When we multiply two like terms or unlike term, we get a single term. When we divide like terms, we get a constant value without any variables. And when we divide unlike terms, we get an algebraic expression with division involved in the variables. Now, let's see in detail polynomials in one variable. A polynomial in one variable x of degree n is an expression of the form an x raised to n plus an minus 1 x raised to n minus 1 plus etc. a1x plus a0, where a0, a1, a2, etc. an are constants and an not equal to 0. And if a1 equals, a2 equals, a3 equals, etc. equals an equal to 0, that is all the constants are 0, then it's 0 polynomial. Also, we can symbolize a polynomial in one variable x as p of x or q of x. This is the standard form of polynomial in one variable. Since x is a variable and can have different values correspondingly, the value of p of x changes. Let's see with an example. P of x equals 4x square plus 3x plus 1. If x equals 2, then p of x equals p of 2, which is equal to 23. If x equals minus 1, then p of minus 1 equals 2. Suppose p of x equals x minus 1. If x equals 1, then p of 1 equals 1 minus 1, which is 0. Then we can say that 1 is the 0 of the polynomial p of x, since we got the result as 0. Or generally, we can say that a 0 of a polynomial p of x is a number c such that p of c equal to 0. And if p of x equal to 0, it's called as a polynomial equation. And the number c will be the root of the polynomial equation. That is, for the polynomial equation x minus 1 equal to 0, the root is 1. Also, a non-zero constant polynomial has no zeros, and every real number is a zero of the zero polynomial. Now, consider a linear polynomial, that is, the degree is 1. It will be of the form p of x equals ax plus b, where a not equal to 0. To find the 0 of the polynomial, we must solve the polynomial equation p of x equals 0. That is, ax plus b equals 0. So, x equals minus b by a, which means that minus b by a is the only 0 of the polynomial p of x. Or generally, we can say that a linear polynomial has one and only one 0. So, we can finally conclude that for a polynomial in one variable p of x, a real number a is its 0 if p of a equal to 0. Also, for polynomial equation p of x equal to 0, a is called as its root. A non-zero constant polynomial has no 0. Every real number is a 0 of the 0 polynomial, and every linear polynomial in one variable has one and only one 0.